Hello everybody, welcome back to CJ's Card Corner. Today's a really exciting day in the hobby. 2025 Bowman's Best is releasing today. It's a big release day. Everybody's always really excited about Bowman's Best. It's got one of the strongest checklists of really most of the Bowman products. You're not stuck with a whole bunch of filler, you get a ton of substance, and this year's really no different from previous years, and everybody's really excited about it, including myself. Let's break down Bowman's Best today, and let's talk about some of the exciting things that you can look forward to as you rip some of these packs. Year over year, Bowman's Best is one of the best and most exciting products that you can buy. It is like a mixture between normal standard flagship product, like their Top Series 1, and the Bowman Draft or Bowman Prospect that you can buy. But it's like somewhere in the middle because you're getting some really, really great rookies. You're getting some really great young players. Like this year we've got Connor Griffin and you got Mick Abel in Minnesota. A lot of people are really excited about some of these guys, and there's some really great players. And then you got some really awesome vets, some second-year players that everybody's really excited about, like James Wood and Dylan Cruz, Jack Caglione. There's some really, really great players that you're going to see come out of this product, and this year is loaded, in my opinion, and it was loaded last year too, and we can see that literally from the price point because it started at $300 a box, and now as you look at it, it's like $685 a box after 1 year. The product exploded. It's got a huge rookie class. It's an extremely exciting product, and Bowman's Best this year I think is going to deliver in the same way. So today I want to break down what you can expect in the product, what you should look for, some of the best players, the pricing, and how many autographs each team has, and just some of the general knowledge that maybe you might not get if you just are buying a box. So let's break that down. So what's some of the differences between last year's product and this year's product? From last year, we have a growth in the number of cards, like from 3.3 million to 3.8 million, which is like almost a 15% increase in the number of cards in the product, which is awesome. They printed more. It's great. There's more parallels. It's not more base, it's more parallels, more exciting cards to pull, more numbered cards, more colored cards, more autographs, and that is always good news. Always good news for collectors, always good news for investors. So 2024 was about $300 at pre-release, and now it's almost $700 a box, which I mentioned before. Let's go over the standard stuff that's the same over previous years. So it's still 12 packs per box, and it's still 5 cards per pack, which is a total of 60 cards per box. You get guaranteed 4 chrome autographs per box, which is still awesome, and you're still getting your money's worth in regards to autographs. There are 100 base cards per set. You can't necessarily complete a set in every box, which is again pretty standard. They want you to buy multiple boxes, and the price point is starting at about $339.99. I think in previous years it's been $300. It's basically like a $40 increase, which I think is okay because again, they increased the number of cards in the set by 15%. An increase in price isn't completely out of the realm. I obviously, for like anybody else, I wish it was cheaper, but it is a standard price point for them, around that $300 to $350 price point. They upped the parallels in this by about 25%. It's like 24.6%. So you're going to see more parallels come out in this product, which is awesome. You have way more inserts. So they increased by about 50% in inserts out of this year from last, which is awesome because that means more value. You're not just pulling parallels of your base cards, but you're pulling parallels of your inserts as well. They also increased the number of autographs, which is always a good thing. Now you're still getting the 4 per box, but they increased the number of autos in the product by almost 30%. So that's incredible as well. So you should see more autograph options, and you get lots of hits with more inserts, more parallels, and more autographs, which is always good news from previous years. One of the other exciting things in this product out of this year is that they're saying that there's a chance, based on the numbers that they've seen so far, and again it's early because the product just came out today, that you might be getting 5 autos per box on average, 1 out of every 4. Every single box should have 4 autographs in it, but 1 out of every 4 of those boxes, you might be seeing a 5th auto pop out, which is really exciting. You're also going to see that about 28% of the autos that pop out are going to be parallels or numbered autos, which is really great news because seeing more colored autographs is what you really want to have. You want to see those colored autos pop out. In essence, you might be seeing one of your 4 autos in every box being a numbered auto, which is great news because there's a better chance of getting your money back, especially if you pull one of the top rookies or the top veterans in the product. Bowman's Best brought back some of the best inserts, and my favorite one is that Strokes of Gold. That product is super awesome. I'm going to pop one up right here so you can see what they look like. I can tell you it's one of the most gorgeous in person. Pictures do not do these cards justice, and they are absolutely awesome. And I think that that specific insert is one of the best inserts in any product out there that's made for baseball, and I cannot recommend buying into these enough. I think that the value of these is going to continue to skyrocket, and they're absolutely gorgeous in person. So do not pass these up. Here's the real key with Bowman's Best, and something that you should definitely look into. With Bowman's Best getting 4 autographs per boxes, it is the best auto per box or per price that you can get of any product on the market right now. At this price point, 4 autos per box at MSRP, right? So if you buy it at a more expensive price at $400 or $450, this isn't true. But if you're buying at MSRP and you can get it at MSRP, then you're looking at $82 an autograph. That's absolutely incredible because most of the time, even with your like Stadium Club or your Pristine or any of those where you're guaranteed like 1 auto per box, you're not getting nearly the value you're getting out of Bowman's Best. If you pull a Chase auto or you pull a top veteran rookie or any of that auto out of these products, you're basically making your money back right off the bat. What's really awesome about this product is not only are you getting some really awesome cards, but you're also getting some of the best value in the hobby, and I cannot recommend Bowman's Best enough. If you manage to get Bowman's Best at MSRP, it is a huge win to rip. It's one of the easiest and safest rips in the hobby, in my opinion. Now, I'm not necessarily saying to rip it. I think Bowman's Best 2025 is going to be a great investment. There's a really good chance that by the end of this year, you might see more gains on this product than if you bought 2024 Bowman's Best at MSRP when that came out. And that's almost $700 a box. So there's a good chance that when we're talking about Bowman's Best 2026 next year, we might be talking about 2025 as one of the best products we've ever seen. And it might be more valuable than 2024 is at this stage of the game, even at a year later. I highly recommend Bowman's Best if you're looking for some of the best value in the hobby. I'm going to check with my local game stores and see if I can get a couple boxes myself, because realistically, at MSRP, you cannot lose in this product, even if you just hold it and don't open it, which I'm probably not going to do. But I am looking at doing some Whatnot streams, some Whatnot breaks, and seeing if I can buy into a few teams. Now let's look at some of the players that you should be chasing in this product and some of the excitement you might have. All right, so let's look at this really quick. So I know the lighting's kind of crappy for my face cam, but this is what you get today because I don't feel like throwing up anything, and it's the time of day where the sun's poking in behind me. So let's talk a little bit about Bowman's Best. So as you can see here on the screen, I just went to Beckett because I think they have the best place for checklists, and I think it's where most people go. But you can go here and you can see that they've added a few new parallels in this product. A couple of the laser refractors are new, and I know that they added a couple others that are new. I'm not sure exactly which ones, but I know the lasers are new, which is really great. And you can look through the 1 through 70 base checklist, and then your top prospects, which makes out for to be 100 cards. Some of these are massive. I mean, Jack Caglione, Travis Bazzana, Kate Anderson. I mean, this checklist is absolutely incredible. I even with Roman Anthony in here, and obviously he's one of your top hits. Connor Griffin, Leo DeVries. It's a crazy checklist, guys, and some of these guys are going to literally be perennial all-stars, and I have no doubt about that in my mind. Not to mention some of the rookie class with Luke Keeschel, which is absolutely crazy. Drake Baldwin, you got Hyesung Kim. The list goes on, right? You still have James Wood, you still have Dylan Cruz. It's a crazy list, and you have some awesome veterans like Juan Soto and Manny Machado, Jackson Churio, Wyatt Langford. It's absolutely awesome. So let's break it down a little bit. Let's look at some autographs. It depends how you like to break it down. When I'm shopping for breaks, I usually do team sets. But obviously that's up to you. If you're looking just straight for autographs, again, they're doing the same thing they've always done with the list of autographs and parallels. Nothing's really changed there. But the number of autographs is crazy. They have increased the number of autographs exponentially, and they have insert autos that are, again, more than they were last year, which is awesome. Some of your major chases that you're going to have out of this product are your Roman Anthony autographs, which are huge. His best mix out of 10s are going to be really, really exciting. People are going to be chasing those like crazy. The best tech stuff is really, really awesome. And I think Roman Anthony is probably the biggest chase, right next to my favorite chase, which is Connor Griffin. I think these two guys are the future of baseball out of this class. We're going to be talking about both of these guys for years and years and years to come. It sounds like Connor might be making the roster. We already know Roman Anthony is. These guys are massive, massive cards. If you pull one of these, you've made your money back and then some. Connor Griffin base autos are selling for incredible money right now. If you check my shorts, I just bought an out of 99 from Bowman, and yeah, can't talk about enough. This is another guy that I'm chasing as well. He doesn't have a lot of autos in the product. He just does a dual auto, but he does have some base top prospect stuff. And I'm a big Andrew Painter fan, which if you've been a fan of this channel, you know, you've seen that, have me talk about that. But yeah, you also have your George Lombard autos, which are, again, really sought after right now. You got a bunch of Aaron Judge inserts, which you can't go wrong there. And then you have some other big ones with the Dodgers. As always, rookies, although I know he's not playing really well right now. Shohei bases. And then one of my favorite ones is your best performance Shoheis. You got a bunch of numbered Shoheis, which again are going to be crazy popular. And yeah, you've got a lot of really good stuff. I would say that this triple auto is going to be really exciting. People are going to really be chasing that. And then the Strokes of Gold Shohei, I don't even know where to begin on something pricing for that, because it's going to be astronomical, thousands of dollars. So those are some of the big hits that you're looking for in the product. And it's, yeah, I mean, cards per pack, like I mentioned before, it's a really exciting product, guys. Really exciting product. Today we've talked about Bowman's Best. It's got so much to offer, guys. For me, it's the best value, best bang for your buck within the product. If you're ripping, you're getting everything that you could ask for in a product like this for wide variety of both rookies and prospects and your veterans. This product just cannot be beat, in my opinion. At $82 an auto on average at MSRP, this is a huge win. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. Rip it. Invest in it, because it's a real easy investment. Bowman's Best almost goes up every year. There's no way that these products stay at MSRP for long. So if you get it at MSRP, it's not a bad idea to hold it and flip it. Or hold it as a long-term investment. Thanks so much for stopping by today to talk about Bowman's Best. If you have any questions about the product, Beckett's got some great stuff on their website. Reddit has some awesome posts about this. Please comment down below what you think. Are you going to be buying this product? I know it's kind of pricey, but are you going to be putting some money into it as an investment, or are you going to be ripping this? Because it is a super fun rip. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The best thing I can say is thanks for dropping by, and thanks for hanging with me for 15 minutes or so. Enjoy your rip. Have a great day.